Wow, welcome back to another episode, but this is going to be amazing because we are back on the road and it's just going to be epic what we're doing. We're heading to Tassie. So we've got a while to get to Geelong to get on the boat, but we've got a bit to do in between and we're excited. So how long have we been not on the road for?
So nearly 5 months since we've been out and about in our van. Yeah, just being at home, building decks, fixing things. So yeah,
racing IRBs.
Racing IRBs, which has been awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, so we're back on the road. So I hope you like it. If you do like what we're doing, don't forget to drop us a message. We love it when people message us and ask us questions. I think it's really good. But hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't done so already. It just encourages us to get more content out to you guys. So we're here in Esk and we're here at the Nash Gallery and Cafe, and this place is pretty special, pretty amazing in there. We coffee, scones, homemade, what do you have? Oreo cheesecake.
Awesome, highly recommend cheesecake.
Yeah, and I had the homemade iced tea, the mango tea, and it was unreal. But air conditioning inside, it's pretty hot today, so they've got air conditioning inside and you can also sit outside as well, so it is really good. But this place, if you're here in Esk, make sure you stop in, have a coffee, have a cold drink, and
it is dog friendly.
Oh, dog friendly, there you go, pet friendly, good to see. All right.
Talk so mean. Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar. Fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now, don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play?
Righto, so I went into town the other day and I noticed up on my dash it came up with the battery saver activated. So I had a look at what my voltmeter was doing and what the alternator was putting back into the car, and it was only, my car was sitting on 11.9 volts. Now when you're driving, that's not right. It should be up there around the 13.6, close to 14 volts, you know, 13.8, even, yeah, close to 14 volts. But so I rang my mechanic, rang him and asked him, could it be the alternator? So what we'd done, he gave me a few tests to do on the alternator, and it's probably a good opportunity to show you what to do as well. And so I'd done them, but here are the tests, and this is what I'd done when I got back to camp. I didn't want to stop the car because I didn't know if the car would actually start again, but your car actually needs a bit of power as well while it's driving, so to run the computers and all that sort of jazz in them. So but here is the test. This is what he got me to do, and I'll show you right now. Okay, hope you can see here, but here is the alternator just here, and what we had to do in behind the alternator, there's a cable that comes out from in behind. Not too sure if you can see. There's a cable that comes out. It's right down the back here. So if you've got a voltmeter, what you need to do is put your positive one on the cable at the back of the engine of the alternator while the engine's running, and then your negative onto an earth, so, you know, a good earth, and then that will give you what your alternator is putting out. So mine was actually only putting out 11.9, so, and I had a real burning smell, like the clutch in the alternator was burning, like a clutch smell, yeah. So, but yeah, he said it was probably the clutch in the alternator. So look, it probably can be rebuilt, but we can't do it here. So when he said, "Where are you?" I told him where we were. He's actually on a camping trip himself. So he said, and he's not far from us. Like, it's probably a good 200 k's out of his way. But when I say not far, he has got to drive past us. So he said, "How about I pick one up and I'll come out and install it for you, and we go from there." Look, it is an alternator, so alternators on the Colorado, it's up top, so it is pretty easy. Couple of bolts, the tensioner on the belt, and the cable at the back. So fingers crossed he gets to me. I will know a little bit later on what time he is going to get here, but he is going to get here today apparently, so that's good. How good's that?
I've seen on YouTube. Look at that.
Hello. All right, you're not going to believe this. Me mechanic Hayden from HC Mechanical is turned up here 200 k's out of his way, and he's going to replace me alternator. How good is that? You don't get that often. I'll put his details down the bottom here. Like I said, if you're ever on the Gold Coast, northern New South Wales, Brisbane, give him a buzz and he'll look after you. But he's going to replace the alternator. Righto, so here's the old alternator. Hayden, what was the first thing that you noticed when you took it off?
Well, one of the first things before I even took it off was all around here you've got brown clutch dust. The alternator's a clutch type pulley, so it locks up one way and it should free spin the other way. And when I pulled the belt off, the pulley had a fair bit of excess movement in it and it wouldn't lock up at all.
Wow. So there you go. New alternators in. How long did it take you?
15 minutes.
Yeah, it would have taken me a little bit longer, but anyway, again, I'll put his details down here, and again, give him a ring. Northern New South Wales, Brisbane, Gold Coast area, give him a ring. He'll come out to you and sort your car out. Loretta and I just want to take this opportunity to thank all our subscribers out there.
If you haven't subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button.
And I'll put a QR code up here, down here, around here, somewhere on the screen there. But get your phones out, take them out of your pocket, get them off the table, open up your camera. Here's the QR code. It's going to make it easier for you to subscribe. All right, we just spent a few days up here at Bribie Island, and we're staying at Sandstone
Point Caravan Park.
Sandstone Point Caravan Park. And how was it? What do you think of it?
It's amazing, especially if you're coming here with your family. Lots of stuff for the kids to do, plenty of kids games, playgrounds, 3 swimming pools, slides, everything any kid could ever want.
I had to get Loretta out of the pool. There was a swim up bar, so this one here, just swim up bar, cocktails all day. It was just amazing, but really good spot. It feels like a resort. It is good. We even spent a few days up on the beach, driving up the beach, and we had a really good time. So if you're down here, Sandstone Point Caravan Park, the restaurant is fantastic and really good quality food as well. Finally, we're heading south to Tassie. We're going to Tassie on the ferry. Never done it before. We're going over for a while, aren't we?
Yep, 8 months.
8 months, wow. I'm looking forward to it. We've done Tassie a fair bit, but we've always flown over, got a car, stayed at Mum's there, but stayed at Mum's, or just got hotels. So yeah, we're looking forward to taking the van over, going through that whole experience as well of putting the van and the car on the ferry. I don't even know what we got to do. We got to get rid of gas and just turn gas off.
Turn gas off. Empty the fridge.
Empty the fridge. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, it's gonna be good to show you that one. But first, we had to go up the sunny coast, Bribie Island, into Toowoomba to do a few things. But then we're going to Melbourne now. Canberra.
Canberra's first stop.
Canberra's first stop.
And then Melbourne for a few weeks.
Melbourne for a few weeks. Yeah, looking forward to it. So hopefully you enjoy it. Anyway, off to Canberra we go. Well, we made it. made it all the way to, it's called Daruban Rest Area. It's probably an hour south of Newcastle. About an hour south?
Yeah, we're about, I don't know, 20 minutes from Sydney maybe?
Yeah, 20 minutes from Sydney, so
Half an hour.
yeah, about half an hour from Sydney really. So it's a rest area. You can stay here overnight. You're only allowed to stay here for one night, but it's a good little area. Like, it's busy, but I think that's because it's the weekend. We're going all the way down to Melbourne, so yeah, we're just staying here for the night. But here it is on the water. It looks pretty good. Alright, not bad. So, at this campsite, what we've done, we just cooked some pizzas for dinner. So, we've set up in the car park here, got out the old Ziggy. Here's me pizza getting cooked tonight. Yes, that's right, anchovies. Drop us a comment. Tell me if you like anchovies. I love anchovies. So who else eats anchovies? Loretta doesn't, but anyway, doesn't matter because I love them. Okay, what's your thoughts? First initial thoughts of the free camp?
It's actually really nice. It's on, I'm assuming this is the Hawkesbury River, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, but lots of grassy area, lots of tables, chairs, toilets. So, yeah, so far so good. We'll tell you about it in the morning.
Just having me morning coffee. But we stayed here last night. What did you think?
It was good.
That was good.
It was a little bit noisy, but yeah, nothing that disturbed your sleep or anything. So, yeah, it was good.
Nothing disturbs your sleep.
No.
We had people turn up beside us at, I think, 11:30. I think they were cooking dinner at midnight still. They were talking loudly. You know, do you want a coffee? What do you want for dinner? But they left at about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So it sort of disturbed my sleep. But apart from that, it was pretty good. The only other thing here, there's heaps of rubbish down on the water's edge there. All I can say is, people, pick your rubbish up. Otherwise, places like this won't be around for too much longer. So look, I don't think it was from caravanners down there. I think it was more for people turning up and fishing and just leaving their rubbish, which I picked up and put in the bin this morning. But yeah, just clean up after yourself. But apart from that, it was actually a pretty good spot to stop.
Pull over for the night.
Yeah, pull over for the night. Anyway, we'll continue on. Bring on Canberra. We're in Canberra. We made it. We're at the War Memorial, and already just walking in is pretty. It's pristine. Nice lush grass, big trees. We're just about to walk under one. Pretty cool so far. Hope you like it. Check this out.
people believed that nothing would ever grow there again. And yet only months after the war ended, these little wild red poppies were pushing their way through the soil. And it became a symbol of hope. If the poppies could survive, possibly mankind could survive. So people come today to find a name that has some relevance, and totally coincidentally, the joins between the panels are just the right width to hold the red poppies. And I just think it adds an extra dimension because they're very stark, emotional panels. Okay, let's go into the hall.
All right, that was a pretty cool tour. We just done the walking tour. It's a free tour with them, and it was absolutely amazing. So if you're here, make sure you do the tour, and they go through everything.
It's also free entry here. You just buy your ticket, get a free ticket online, or you can get them at the box office as you walk in. But yeah, it's an amazing thing, especially because it's all free.
So we're here at the War Memorial. Tomorrow is Remembrance Day, and we're going to be sitting over there in the east wing, or the east side, remembering those that have fallen for our country, and on the 11th of November, the 11th hour.
Yep, 11th
so,
month.
11th month. So yeah, we're going to be sitting over there in the east side, and
Pay our respects.
pay our respects this way. So here at Australian Capital Territory at the War Memorial. Pretty cool. Today is Remembrance Day, and we were lucky enough to manage to get tickets to the Remembrance service. So I'm not too sure if I can film here, but we're in the east entry, so we're going there now. It's going to be pretty good, I think. All right, we're going in for question time.
Yep. What's your burning question you've got?
How do I get in as PM?
A lot of hard work over a lot of years.
So we're in Parliament House now, and it's pretty cool. Even though I thought this would be boring as bat, you know, it's not. It's actually really good. It's interesting to see. You got to come along and have a look.
It's super cool.
Yeah, definitely. You get to walk around, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so we're going to finish the episode here. Hope you loved the sights of Canberra so far.
We've got a few more days here in Canberra, and the best thing is everything is free here in Canberra, including the public transport. So we've gone to, where have we gone? We've gone to the War Memorial,
Parliament House,
the Mint, the harness racing. That's next week, but you'll see that. But it is all free. And we just had a ball here, so I actually really like Canberra. But in the meantime, stay safe, travel safe, and we'll see you on the road.
Bye.